Breaking news, everybody. It is Stefan. You're an artist on record right now. Legendary guitarist Jeff Beck has passed away at the age of 78 years old. It's too much. One of the guitar masters of the rock era has left the building. We're going to talk about Jeff Beck, all this and much, much more. In the meantime, if it's your first time here, make sure you subscribe and also hit the bell to be reminded so you don't miss any other breaking news that shall pop up in your rock and roll world. I am Stefan, and this is our tribute to Mr. Jeff Beck.
Now, this next song, Jeff's gonna. It is a privilege to be on the stage with this guy, I tell you. It really is. Now, this song we did 41 years ago. 40 years ago.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Stefan, and thank you for all being here in the chat. Good to see everybody here. But yeah, tonight it's very sad news. Legendary guitar player Jeff Beck has passed away right now. It's all over the internet, so it's not really that fresh of a breaking news, but I wish it wasn't any news that I was sharing with you all out here today. But let's take a look at some of the articles that right here. Variety says that Jeff Beck, on behalf of the family, it is with deep and profound sadness that we share the news of Jeff Beck's passing. And he died on Tuesday. He was 78 years old. And right now, it's a tremendous loss in rock and roll. Do me a favor. If you're a fan of Jeff Beck and the music that he brought to you, put some feedback in the comments down below. If you're not here in the live chat, afterwards, make sure you give us your feedback. What's your favorite Jeff Beck album? You know, I was doing a bunch of top fives with a lot of people, and on the top of my head, numerous people called out this record, Truth, by Jeff Beck. Gene Simmons, Tracy Guns, a bunch of people always would pick that one out as one of their top favorites. But I want to know what's your favorite album. I mean, Jeff Beck's been no stranger to rock and roll. You remember him with the Yardbirds right there? There he is right there. And there's actually Jimmy Page right in the middle over there, if you can see that. But that's Jeff Beck right on the far end with the dark jacket on by the artist on record logo over here. And then there's another great picture I did find over here of Jeff Beck right there. That's the Truth Band. There's Ronnie Wood, Rod Stewart with the hat. Look at Jeff right there in the middle. Great band. Most recently, he's been on tour with great actor, musician, Mr. Johnny Depp. He's been out with him. Here's a photograph of that. There, everybody. But it's good to see you all here. Thank you for the support of the channel. I figured we chat about this a little bit and see what they're saying. Let's go to some of the articles right here. Beck recently completed a tour supporting an album he just recorded with Johnny Depp, 18. He received 7 Grammys for the instrumental performances and an 8th for his 2009 work on Herbie Hancock's The Imagine Project. And you guys all know Jeff Beck from the Yardbirds. When he joined in 1965, he replaced Eric Clapton. Bluesy rock. It was a big influence on me, and I know of you guys. Then later on, he exited the Yardbirds and he went to form the Jeff Beck group right here, right there. That was the Jeff Beck group right there. And then playing this song right here. Here's Rod Stewart and Jeff getting back together. Look at this fast clip. So right there. Right up there. There's Rod. We got to be careful with the sound up there. Rod Stewart and Jeff Beck just digging in and getting into it together. But right now it's really sad news, breaking news. Let me go to the chat, see who's here with us. Zandra, good to see you. Debbie Moeller. I got to thank Debbie Moeller. She is the one who brought this to my attention today. So thank you, Debbie, for sharing the information with us and everybody else. Tara, Laura's here. Laura, it's good to see everybody here. Cindy, thank you all for being here. JD, I like the cover of the album of 76, 77. This is really a sad day in rock and roll. I don't even know what to say. Here's a clip of Jeff and Johnny Depp. Check it out. Jeff Beck. God bless him, man. Thank you, Jeff Beck, for the music you've given us, man. Here's some clip of him and Rod Stewart.
Ain't superstitious. Never, never, never.
Legend. A legend. What else can you say, man? It's a legend. I mean, we could go down his whole biography, but the bottom line is great albums like Blow by Blow, another great record, Wired. I mean, he's done so much. He's been a part of our world and the music he has given us. Speechless. He was inducted into the Rock Hall of Fame as a member of the Yardbirds in 1992. He gave a brief speech back then. They kicked me out, and he said, F him. He entered the hall as a solo performer in 2009. I mean, rock and roll guy. Thank you very much, man. You got to think of some of the tunes also. Train Kept a Rolling, Blow Up, just great stuff, man. Well, thank you, Jeff Beck. And Ain't Superstitious with Rod Stewart was a great tune. Let's see what some of the comments have to say over here right now. JD, let's see. Doesn't know any songs from Jeff Beck. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's see, Laura. Let's see what she says right there. Put up some of your comments. Let me hear what you guys have to say. Johnny Depp's a huge guitar player. He wanted to be a musician before an actor. That's true. He gets to play with all of his idols. Yeah, he was in the band Rock City Angels, Johnny Depp, and a really good guitar player. And let's see. Who else is here? Make sure you subscribe if it's your first time here. Rod Stewart. Yeah, Rod Stewart definitely. Rod Stewart lost two brothers. He just recently lost a brother, and now Jeff Beck. And I agree with you. This definitely probably hurts. He's feeling this one, Rod Stewart. When you got loss and grief, it's just, what can you say? Debbie, Johnny Depp, yes. Have you heard of the Hollywood Vampires? She's having a conversation with somebody. Yeah, Johnny Depp was a part of the Alice Cooper Hollywood Vampires band as well. But yeah, let's go. Instead of me doing the chat, let me pop up your questions and let's see what you guys have to say over here. Let's see over here. Scroll back there. If I missed something, Zandra, Jeff and Rod doing People Get Ready always gets me. Great song. Thank you for reminding me that one, Zandra. A great one. Great one. Definitely a great one. Listen, Debbie, can you believe that? Replacing Clapton. Pretty wild, right? When you think about that. But then Jeff, how about, I haven't heard anybody talk about Beckola, 1969, another great album. Truth was 1968. I mean, he came right from the Yardbirds and went with these massive records. Crazy, Beck had recorded a British hit, Hi Ho Silver Lining, which he almost disavowed. He formed a new group with former Steam Pocket vocalist Rod Stewart. And in the band, turn bassist was Ron Wood. So Ron Wood was playing bass with them at the time when Jeff Beck was playing guitar. Think about that. And they had Mickey Waller on drums, and they had session pianist Nicky Hopkins, who was always in the studio with them. And you might know that name from the Rolling Stones, another great piano player. But man, this is just the history of rock and roll. And it's sad. These people just leaving here. And let's see. Let me go with some notes over here. He did Blow by Blow 1975 with the Beatles producer George Martin. And that went to number 4 in America. And Martin also produced the instrumental sequel to that, Wired, in 1976. So there's a lot of stuff. Go dig into his songs. Go to Spotify. Check out Jeff Beck's music. Play it loud. Play it proud, everybody. And let me go over here. It's sad. It's very sad. JD, I got to agree with you on that one. It is ridiculous. All these musicians from the past, they're passing away. It's very sad, but they're not getting any younger. And Jeff Beck, he was 78 years old. In this day and age, that's not that old, but I guess it is what it is right now. Let's see what else other people are saying about Jeff Beck right here. Let's see. Put this up for you guys as well. And yeah, everybody's posting legendary guitarist Jeff Beck dies at 78. Beck landed number 5 spot on Rolling Stone's 100 greatest guitar list. So Rolling Stone put him at number 5. Be your number 5. Who would be your number 1? What do you think Jeff Beck should rate? Now Jeff Beck will be a legend. He will go down in history as being the ultimate rock and roll blues guitar player. But one song that he did was great was the Beatles. Do you remember that when he did A Day in Life, the instrumental version? Fantastic. If you could YouTube that, I recommend it. It was incredible. All righty. And getting all that's right, meningitis. It's scary. I'm not familiar with that. So if anybody wants to put in the chat, what is it? Because I really don't know. So put in the chat what that is. All righty. But you could go right now on the websites and check out. And here's a couple of songs that you can check out with Jeff. That I'm going to tell you a couple good ones, okay? Because we've ended as lovers. This is a song. Let's see. I'll go right here for you. A couple one. Hi Ho Silver Lining, which we mentioned. For Your Love with the Yardbirds. Going Down, Jeff Group. He also did Big Bottom with Spinal Tap, I believe, in 1984. But there's a lot of songs he's played on that you probably don't even know he's played on. And let me go right here and pull up some information for you guys over here. Let's check this out really quick. Talking about the wonderful Mr. Jeff Beck. I'm not prepared for this one, man. Very sad. Very sad. In an autobiography, Nick Mason recalls during 1967, Pink Floyd had wanted to recruit Jeff Beck to be their guitarist after Syd Barrett left the band. But none of us had the nerve to ask him. That's pretty wild. In 1969, the death of Brian Jones, Jeff Beck was approached about joining the Rolling Stones, which that I never knew. Pretty wild on that fact over there. Wow. Picture him in the Rolling Stones, huh? Pretty crazy. In 1970, when Beck had regained his health, I guess he had some setbacks, and he put a band together with Cozy Powell. That's right. And producer Mickey Most, who did Herman's Hermits, did The Animals. They flew to the United States and they recorded several tracks at Motown's studio in Hitsville, where the Funk Brothers had done all their songs. And that the results remained unreleased. By April 1971, Beck had completed the lineup of the new group with Bobby Tench, Max Middleton, and Clive Chairman. The new band performed as the Jeff Beck Group, with a different sound from the first lineup. That I didn't know about, so I'm finding a little stuff out just like you guys over here. And well, look, I'm going to get going, and I just wanted to share this. JD, that's right, 2 times Hall of Famer. Meningitis, this is what meningitis is. This is the cause of death, how Jeff Beck passed away. Thank you. And it bums me out too, Laura. It's very sad. Very sad. Debbie, Heaven's open a concert in is wild tonight. Yeah, that's right. Heaven's open concert is wild tonight. That's right. Hearts, prayers. Jeff Beck short his fingers for 12 million, we're told. That's wild. That's a crazy story right there. Thank you for the comments over here. Created, untreated. Respiratory infections and sinuses and others can cause it. I'm a little stuffy. Don't get me crazy. And that's right. Recently, Patient number 9 by Ozzy on a new album. That is correct. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. I love you all. And until then, all the respect for Jeff Beck. Thank you for the good music, sir. You'll be missed.
Ain't superstitious. Never, never, never.
Ladies and gentlemen,